Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So, we just got some new leaked cards for the new expansion for Legends of Runeterra. So first we got Zillion, which you guys already know, I've already made a video on this. But we also added some new cards, as you can see. These are the new cards. We even got some Demacia and Noxian and Zone cards. And even all the other regions, Freylord, Shadow Isles, everything in between. So we're gonna go through these cards one by one. So yeah, stick around. So the first card is gonna be like Zillion, the champion itself. You guys already know what the deal with Zillion is. He's basically a 2-cost with a strong like defense, and when you play him, you create 4 time bombs. Time bombs are these landmarks, which once you reduce the cooldown from 1 to 0, you deal 1 damage to all enemies and 1 to the enemy nexus. And the idea is for you to destroy 2 of these to evolve Zillion. And once you've evolved him, you can actually, like at each round, so create a fleeting copy of each non-fleeting card I saw you play last round. So if you play like on round 4, you play your round, you do a couple of spells, a couple units, and then at the next round, if none of those spells, or like all the spells that were not fleeting at that round, will be recreated as fleeting at this round, which is insane, especially if you play like a bunch of like low cost cards, like these units right here, or these spells, which are pretty insane. So that's Zillion in a nutshell, and he also predicts. So he introduces or reinforces the predict function in the Shurima decks, which is insane. Also, if you want to protect your Zillion, you can use the Soothsayer unit. When summoned, grant allied champions and landmarks spell shield, which is insane. Like so far, like we've only seen this with people who play like Diana and Zoe. We see him use that like spell shield spell. But now we have an actual Shurima unit which you can play, and it even grants spell shield to landmarks, which is insane, especially for your Sun Disc. So if you're playing an Azure deck, you can include Zillion and this Soothsayer's unit, and you can actually protect your Sun Disc from being destroyed, because once a Sun Disc is destroyed in a Shurima deck, it's basically GG. Like your chances of winning are lowered by a lot. They're like at 30% maybe. And yeah, and this is like the like low cost version of Quicksand. So this one is called Scrying Sands. It's a burst that allows you to predict and give an enemy -2 this round, which is a 1 cost. So like this is so worth it. It's even better than Quicksand in my opinion. Like 3 of these outweigh the value of Quicksand by a lot. And then we have the Zillion like spell. So if you have like 2 Zillions and you play one of them, the Zillion in your hand will transform into this spell right here, which is called Zillion's Chrono Shift, which is a safe spell. It's a defensive safe spell. So give an allied champion, the next time I die this round, fully heal me and grant me +3/+3 instead, and then create a Zillion in your deck. So yeah, as you can see, so that's why it's a high cost spell. It's a 7 mana cost spell, but the trade is a protection from death and a comeback fully healed. So if it is already like that, if your champion is already damaged, he will come back healed, he will avoid death, and he will have +3/+3 to his power and his health. How insane is that? So yeah, this is like the Zillion cards. Then we have some more Shurima cards. This is one of the Zillion spells. It's called Imagined Possibilities. Create a random landmark with countdown in hand, or advance your landmarks 1 round. So the idea for this is to like keep advancing the rounds for the time bombs, as you can see right here. So if you do that, the time bombs will trigger, and you can evolve your Zillion or level up your Zillion, which is OP. Then we have Preservationist. Play, advance an allied landmark 3 rounds. Now this I have a problem with, because we already have a card like this, and it's a 3 cost, so I don't know why this is a 5 cost with a 4/4. Like the other card is a 3/4. I forget what its name, but the other card is a 3/4 and a 3 cost, so this is basically useless in my opinion. But at least I like the design. It's a giraffe, if you can believe it. It's a giraffe made of, I don't know, artifacts. Like it's reaching for the top of the tree. Okay, cool. At least we have a cool design. Next, we have an 8 cost card, which is called the Clock Hand. When summoned, create 2 instant sentries in hand. So it's an 8 cost for 7, and instant sentries are these 0 cost focus spells. Summon a random landmark with countdown, or advance a landmark 4 rounds. Now this this is OP, because if you are running a Shurima deck with Nasus, Renekton, and Azir, and you want to evolve your Sun Disc, or you want to like trigger your Sun Disc super fast, like at round 6 or round 7, this is insanely how do I say it? Insanely important, I guess. I don't know, I blanked out for a second there, because like 2 of these in your hand, you summon this, you have 2 of these, so you have 8 rounds saved on your Sun Disc that you can instantly take away, which can lead to like a lot of cool plays at round 8. And yeah, next we have the Time in a Bottle focus spell card. It's a 2-cost card. I called it spell, I don't know why. Predict and advance an allied landmark 2 round. So as I said, just predict, advance, predict, advance, predict, advance. That's the entire idea of Zilean as an addition to Shurima. Then we have some cool little cards that have been introduced. A lot of people are falling all over this card, and they're like, I would die for this card. For this guy, he's called Chip. A lot of people were commenting on Twitter, I would die for Chip. Please protect Chip, because he's so cute. And yeah, I understand why. I absolutely understand why. So once you've summoned me, once you've summoned a landmark this game, grant me +2/+2. So he becomes a 1-cost +3/+3. So if you're running this in a deck where you have a lot of landmarks, like if you're playing a full Shurima deck, or you cannot play a full Shurima deck if you have this in your deck. But if you have like a deck with full of landmarks, which is like Zilean based, and you summon a landmark, once you summon this, you get +2/+2, and plus he's cute. Yeah, that's all there is to it. He's cute. Next we have this one right here, an Ionian card. It's called Blade. It's a 1-cost 1/1. Obliterate me when I leave combat. So I don't know why this is here. I don't understand. Why would you want to obliterate it when it leaves combat? So this is a big question mark, because I think this should be associated with another mechanic. So we'll see about that. Maybe the next like revealed cards will have a synergy with this. And next we have the Clockwork Curator. Once you play him, advance an allied landmark 2 rounds. So yeah, this is another like advanced card, which is a 2-cost. So now we have a 2-cost advanced landmark, we have a 3-cost advanced landmark, and we have a 5-cost advanced landmark, and then we have an 8-cost, which is the other one, which is an 8 this one that advances a landmark 8 rounds. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun advance all landmarks, and this could go very well with the Freydor deck with what's her name, Lissandra. So yeah, this is good. This is really good. Then we have the new leaked cards right here. So the expansion is called Guardians of the Ancient, and in case you guys did not know, we are going to get 3 new champions. The first champion is Zilean. He's a Shurima champion. Next we're going to have a Targon champion, which is Malphite, because he's a mountain, literally. And then we're going to have either an Ionian champion or one of the like Nexus Demacia champions, which is Irelia, actually, the Blade Master, or Mistress, or I don't know what you call that. Let's stick with Blade Master. Those are the new champions. They have yet to be revealed, so once they do, I will make a video on that. So let's go through these cards one by one. The first one is a 6-cost elite Ardent Tracker. He's a scout. When you summon an elite, reduce my cost by 1. Ooh, okay, so you can have this in hand, and you practically play a bunch of like let's say you have 6 mana and you play 3 like 1-cost elites at the same time. This will become a 3-cost elite, and you will have a very strong elite at the start of the game, which is awesome. Then next we have a 10-cost elite called Cytherea, Lady of Clouds. Ooh, I like that name. She's a challenger. She's a 10/10 challenger. When I'm summoned, double other allies' powers and health and grant them challenger. Okay, I think this. It doubles allies' power and health and grants them challenger. Okay, that's OP. That's really OP. If you manage to summon this, they're screwed, because they cannot even counter this. It is not like a skill. It's simply a summon function. Like once you summon her, this will happen. And well, guess the opponent has to deal with it. Next, we have the Shurian Sump Worker. He's a 2-cost Zon card. He's an elusive. When you summon another Shurian Sump Worker, obliterate me and transform all allied Shurians everywhere into Sump Work poses. Okay, So this is the Sunpork bosses. Okay, Sunpork bosses, elusive, 2 cost, attack, deal 1 to enemy, and the enemy exit. There we go. Okay, I was wondering what the point of this was. All right, I see. So he was like a solo little bandit right here from Zon, and then he is a bunch of little bandits, a little gang. Ah, I'm done with this. Next we have a tech card, which is a new introduction. So we didn't have techs before. We had like the Heimerdinger little like creation cards, which are supposed to be tech. I'm pretty sure the text says tech on top. I'm not too sure, but now we have an actual like a tech card. So this mechanic should be coming. So Adaptatron 3000. When you summon a tech, we share keywords. Okay. I wonder if this is going to be included in the Heimerdinger techs. Then we have the Circuit Breaker, which is a skill. Deal 1 to enemies and the enemy nexus. Okay, it's a 0 cost. Alright, next we have the 8 cost Incisive Tactician. Reputation, I cost 6 when I'm summoned. Rally, I don't know about this. Reputation, I cost 6. Oh yeah. This goes well with the Thrashing Snapper. So, Thrashing Snapper is a must-have for decks who are using like a reputation. So if you guys don't know, reputation is when you simply attack with a 5 attack power unit. So if you do that 4 times, you get reputation, and reputation gives you these extra advantages or benefits to the card itself. So this guy right here, Thrashing Snapper, when an enemy blocks me, give me +3 this round. So it's a 1 cost, and it's gonna have 5 attack when it attacks, and the enemy blocks you. So a lot of enemies will avoid blocking you if they see that you are running this card, or they see like a LeBlanc in your deck. They will not block this. So you will either have a free like 2 attack to the Nexus, or you will have a 5 attack 1 cost, which will help get you to your reputation really soon. If you summon 3 of these, you already have 3/4 like to your objective. You only need to do this 4 times, and then you have reputation for every card in your deck, which is insane. And now we have the final like revealed cards for now. So the first one is gonna be Bone Skewer. I don't know how to pronounce that. Skewer, I guess. It's a 2 cost spell. It's a fast one. An ally strikes an enemy, then moves to the top of your deck. Okay. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. It's this is a new challenge card. Huh. I like this. I really do. Next, we have a 6 cost spell card, which is the Monster Harpoon. I like the name. It's a fast spell. Deal 5 to units. Plunder, I cost 3 less. Damn. So if you attack and you plunder, like you've done like any amount of damage, even 1 damage to the Nexus, you can use this as a 3 cost spell, which deals 5 to units. This is a must-have in any deck, in my opinion, especially decks that go for like aggro really quick. Yeah, this is a must-have. Next we have Frostbite, Succumb to the Cold, which is a 4 cost. These are the new like Freylord cards, if I'm not mistaken. So the first one is going to be a 4 cost spell, which is a burst spell. Succumb to the Cold, Frostbite an enemy, summon a Frozen Thrall, as I said. So these go with the Sandra decks. As you can see, you just Frostbite and you summon a Frozen Thrall, which is insane. And then we have the 9 cost right here, which is Obliterate each enemy to summon a Frozen Tomb in its place. Damn, that's OP. The only problem is the fact that it's slow, so either you have a chance to play this at the start of your round or you don't, because either the enemy is gonna attack or do something. But once you do, this will be super OP, because your opponent will lose all of his units and you will not lose anything, and he will have to wait 2 rounds until he gets his units back. And in that time, if you can manage to summon that 8 cost card, I am blanking out on the name, but there's like a 8 cost Freylord card with a tall like neck, and it says that when you play it, you either obliterate all landmarks, which you can since everything is a Frozen Tomb, or you deal 2 to all enemies, I think, something like that. Yeah, I'm forgetting the name, but you guys know what the card is. I hope you do. Either way, you can just go check it out in the game itself. Next, we have the Wings and the Wave. Okay, once you play it, play me as first wave or last wind. So this is first wave and this is last wind. Okay, it's a 0/1/1 cost. So you have a choice once you play this. You either want to have first wave when I'm summon a prey. Okay, so if you want the option to have like more defenders, more blockers, you go with this. Or if you want to go aggro, I assume, you go with this. To play me, kill an ally. So you have to kill an ally to play this, like to have this 3/3/1 cost, which goes well with like the Shurima soldiers or any like ephemeral deck that you have like a bunch of replaceable cards with it. And yeah, this is a great choice card in my opinion. You can either go defensive with it or you can go aggressive with it. I really like this. And yeah, that's it. That's all the leaked cards so far. I hope you guys stuck around until the end. I know this is a bit of a longer video, longer explanation video. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for enjoying my content. And yeah, just a simple thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.